Alright, so the Phillies had a pretty decent week this week, and it involved not losing a series, but splitting one, so that's alright, but let's just get into it. Kind of weird, like, this is the first time I haven't had, like, a super creative opening for one of these, and I don't know. I just didn't have a creative one. So we're throwing it back all the way to Sunday Night Baseball last Sunday. Phillies versus Braves. Phillies going for the sweep in their opening series. How nice would that be? Jake Arrieta on the mound. Let's see if he can get it done. Bottom of the first, the Phillies get bases loaded, and Odubel Herrera strikes out on a pretty bad pitch from Kyle Wright. Very, very frustrating that he couldn't get, anything on that, and it's 0-0. Top of the third, the Braves get a run. Jake Arrieta throws a one just kind of to the outside. It banks off Realmuto's mitt to the backstop. Braves get a run, and it's 1-0 Braves. But then in the bottom of the third, the Phillies would strike back with an Andrew McCutchen home run to right center field. It was just barely scraped out of there, but it got out, and it's a tie game, 1-1. McCutchen having a good year so far from the leadoff spot, and more of that, please, would be great. Same inning. I thought Harper got one here. I thought he got a pitch to handle, and I thought he took it. Just didn't get enough. I think it was gone on any other day, but the wind, screwed it up. He gets a double off of it. Like, I jumped out of my chair. I was just like, whoa! Did he just get another one, and this one to the opposite field? No, he didn't. It was close. But that's all right, because we're good. We're a good team. And it's not like last year where if we get down 1-0, the game's over. Fast forward to the fifth inning, Josh Donaldson strikes out and kind of throws his bat at Jake Arrieta. Not intentional, obviously, but kind of a weird play because Josh Donaldson isn't that guy. I'd expect Manny Machado to do that, but obviously not on purpose. Everyone was okay. Kind of got Arrieta kind of right, like on the ankle, kind of looked like. See, I'm wearing my Philly Fanatic socks today. It kind of got him right there. Ah, shoot, I fell out of my chair. Anyways, it got him on the ankle. Bottom of the fifth. This is where things started to change for the Phillies. Arrieta keeps fouling balls off. It just bang, 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 bang. 11 pitches in the at-bat. He fouls like so many off, giving souvenirs to all those nice people out there in Philadelphia. And then, he would ultimately end up losing the battle. But this was a turning point in the game for me. And then all of a sudden, in the same bottom of the fifth, the Phillies have the bases loaded. 3-2 count. With 1 out to Rhys Hoskins. Draws a walk. Phillies up 2-1. Nice job, Rhys. Rhys having himself quite the season so far. Then JT Realmuto, still with the bases loaded, would hit a sacrifice fly. Gene Segura comes in, and it's a 3-1 Phillies lead. Phillies would not get any more runs in the inning, and then I had just about nearly a heart attack in the top of the sixth. So, right center field, McCann hits a ball. I think it might be going, but it's not. Herrera and Harper both get to it, and then one of them catches it. But, let me shift over to Harper mode. He slams up against the wall. I thought he was injured. Thank goodness he was not. And they made the out. And then they hugged it, and it was all good. But, geez, don't give me a heart attack like that again. You know what it's time for. Bottom of the seventh inning, no outs. Here we go. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! That's gone. Wait a minute. Was that Zach Hampel? I don't understand how this man is in the right place all the time. He just caught Harper's second bomb as a Philly. Why are you in the right place at the right time? Can you teach me your strategies? I know you have those flowcharts. I've been a fan of Zach. I've actually met him. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. Harper hits a bomb. All is good. Right after that, though, that's where I start to have problems with the Atlanta Braves. Hoskins gets thrown at kind of right here. Pitcher's thrown out of the game. I don't even want to know that guy's name. Hoskins says some words that we're not allowed to say here on YouTube, but things get ugly. Phillies put another one on the board. That's the way it would stay. 5-1. Phillies win and sweep the Braves. Sweep the Braves. We swept the Braves again. I don't know if you've seen that video. Probably only one of you gets this, but Phillies win. Slam dunk it home. And now here's a rant about ESPN doing Phillies games. Now, let's sit back, relax, and talk about Matt Vasgersian. He does a great job. No problems with him. Let's move on. Next topic. Alex Rodriguez doing Phillies games. No Phillies fan wants to listen to that guy or see him or talk about that cheater at all. I hate A-Rod with a passion, mainly because of the 2009 World Series. You know, the one that the Phillies should have won back-to-back. Now, I recently watched a video about Derek Jeter and A-Rod. They did not have a good relationship. And if it wasn't for that suspension, I'm willing to bet, this is going to sound really weird, the Yankees wouldn't have won the World Series that year. Really, really weird, but it's stupid, and the Phillies should have won, and I hate you, A-Rod, and you are a disgrace to the game, and you should be kicked out forever, and never get to you should never get to do ESPN baseball. Ever. I don't like A-Rod, if you couldn't tell. After that game, we have to wait a full day before the next one, and that's just not fun. The Phillies having so many off days in a row, it just bothers me. But now we move on to a very, very serious topic. Washington, D.C. did not treat Harper very well. At all whatsoever. Harper, where's number 3 now? For the Phillies. Nationals fans aren't too happy about that. As seen by this and that. You treated him horribly. And I can't wait to talk about his bat flip, where he absolutely made you guys look like fools. You didn't offer him $300 million, Nationals fans. You don't get to boo him. You offered to pay him money through the year 2072. He would be like 79 years old by then. You don't get to boo him, Nationals fans. Boo your own club. Boo the front office. Your own organization didn't keep him. And he signed with a pretty good team. Thank you, Harper, for signing. And Nationals fans, prepare for the worst. Because we're going to win a lot more world championships before you win any. You didn't win one in 94, Montreal Expos. There was a strike. You can't say you won it, okay? Stop saying that. Zach Eflin gets a start in this one, and boy, was he surprising to me in this one. On the mound for the Nationals, it's Max Scherzer. Oh boy, that's not fun to face at all whatsoever, but here we go. Let's get into it. Here comes Bryce Harper to the plate in the top of the first inning. Nationals fans are screaming and yelling at him. All of his 7 years of service, and that's how you treat him, man. He strikes out the first time, that's all right. Gets booed, and then they cheer when he strikes out, but payback's coming. Nationals fans. Bottom of the first, I don't like seeing this at all. Trey Turner lines up for the bunt, hits his fingers. He would leave the game, and he's actually out for a while, I think, with a broken finger. Sucks for him, but that's kind of good for the Phillies because Trey Turner hit that walk-off home run, and, you know, that helps a little bit. I'm sorry to Trey Turner, but I hope you get well soon, and, you know, you're a pretty good player. So, no hate against you specifically, but hate against the Nationals fans for sure. Top of the second, the 8-hole hitter. Up to the plate, Michael Franco, he crushes a solo shot down the left field line, giving the Phillies a much-needed run and a 1-0 lead. Harper comes up again in the third, booed again, doesn't do good again. I really don't like Nationals fans or the Nationals at all this year because they're acting like spoiled brats, to be honest. Then, stuff changes. Pass ball, run scores, Harper comes to the plate again. Double to right field, I almost said left field, but it was right field. 4. Bryce Harper, Gene Segura goes to 3rd. Suck it, Max Scherzer. He's 1 for 3 now. That's a .333 repeater batting average for this game in particular. Phillies would not get a run across in that inning, but with the bases loaded in the 6th, Gene Segura comes up clutch. Segura rips one down the right field line. Fair ball. 3 runs scores. Attaboy, Gene. Phillies up 5-0. This team is just fun. I like to have fun. Still in the 6th inning, Harper drives in Gene Segura right after his bases clearing double. 6-0 Phillies. Yes! Let's go. Top 8. Runner on first. Bryce Harper comes to the plate. I'm going to try to impersonate this as best as possible.
Gone elsewhere. In the air to right center field. Out of baseball coming. That is crushed into the second deck for
458 feet against his former team. They were booing him all night. The right field stands are going crazy because it's a bunch of Phillies fans. 10 buses come down. I better stop this video. 10 buses came down to cheer on Harper. Yes! This team! I'm at a loss for words. Did you know that the MLB made a whole thing where they replayed that bat flip like an hour long? It's on their YouTube channel. Just search it up. Vinny Velasquez, usually a starter for the Phillies, would come on in to close it, and the Phillies win 8-2. What a fun game that was. Go Phillies, 4-0. And now, we have to get on to the first loss of the season. Bryce Harper comes to the plate with Gene Segura on second. Boo's not as loud. They intentionally walk him. Hoskins hits a blooper. 1-0 Phils. And that's pretty good. Harper would then score on a Real Muto 4-footer. I couldn't find the clip on YouTube, so just, that was really bad, but you got the joke. Richie hit a 4-footer. Basically, the highlight of this game, basically, is Nola struggled throughout the entire thing. Anthony Rondon hits a home run in the first inning, 2-1 Phillies, and then they hit another homer. This isn't fun to talk about, but they did. They hit another home run. That's not fun at all. Still 3-2, runner on first. Juan Soto hits a tank out to center field. Nola doesn't usually struggle like this. There's still hope. Cesar Hernandez kind of check swings one. Fair ball, run scores, and runners on second and third. Nick Williams up to pinch hit. He delivers another RBI, so it's 4-6 now. Bases loaded for Andrew McCutchen in the top of the 8th, and he would deliver big time. Boy, Scott Kingery just, swing moves like a whoosh. Safe! And the Phillies take the lead 7-6, and at this point, I'm like this. You get the point. That was really stupid, and I didn't want to edit it in, so I just, got it off my computer. Segura's been on fire. He drives home, not really drives home, but bloops home. Andrew McCutchen, 8-6 Phillies. Yes, we're never out of a game. Bottom of the 8th. Nationals get a run. Ball boots off of Hoskins' glove and ties it. It should have never been tied. But, it wouldn't even matter because here comes David Robertson. Single. 3 walks in the game. Nationals win. Okay, I'm done talking about this. This is just it's hurting my heart. I wear this Phillies P on my heart because that's where it is. And that hurt it. That broke it. All right, on to the Twins series. Nick Pivetta on the mound for game 1. Phillies still 4-1, so, we had to wait a day after that. That kind of sucked. But here we are. Bottom of the first, Gene Segura. I've mentioned his name a lot in this video. triples. McCutcheon would score. Phillies already off to a 1-0 lead. Yes. Hoskins drives him in, and it would be 2-0 very, very early on. Rocco Baldelli, remember him? He was on the Rays when the Phillies won the 2008 World Series. Anyways, bases loaded. They make a pitching change because the pitcher was not very on cue with the Twins catcher. I don't know their names, and who cares because they were bad anyways. Franco bloops one in, gets by the second baseman somehow. 3-run score. 5-0. Let's go. Top of the third, Max Kepler destroyed us in this series, and this was the first sign of it. A 2-run homer, 5-2. In the bottom of the third, the Phillies get a sacrifice fly from Cesar Hernandez, making it 6-2. Twins get 2 back, but, it ain't no problem, man. It ain't no problem. Bottom of the fifth, Aaron Altair drives in a run, 7-4 Phillies. Yeah, did I mention Jorge Polanco also destroyed us? He hit in the cycle in this game, and they still lost. Bottom second. What am I talking about? Bottom 7, 3-2 count with 2 outs in the inning. Rhys Hoskins drives one past the third baseman. 2 runs are going to score, but heads up base running by Harper. The outfielder double clutches the ball. He hustles home. Harper is a boss, as you can see. Harper, I'm actually getting both these things put on the jersey, the MLB 150 and the 3, because, they're not on the sleeves of the jersey like they should be. Anyways, 10-4. Yes, let's go. Harper's a beast. David Robertson would close this one out, and the Phillies win 10-4, making it 5-1 on the season. Good win. Robertson gets some work in, because he obviously needed it. And, all's good in the life of a Phillies fan. Next game up is the Saturday game, Phillies versus Twins. Of course, AI throws out the first pitch. Okay. Now, I have a comment on something Dan Baker said. Allen Iverson was the greatest player to put on a basketball uniform in Philadelphia. No, he was not. See, Dan, you forgot about 2 people. One of them is Charles Barkley. The other, though, is the greatest Sixer ever, the Doctor. He's the best ever. The Doctor is undoubtedly the best Sixer ever. Fast forward to the third inning where the Twins would kick our you-know-what. Bad pitch by Arrieta. Run comes in to score. Kepler hits a bomb. Or Kepler, who I said earlier destroyed us all series long. Hits a bomb. And another guy hits a bomb. Back-to-back home runs. It's 3-0 Twins. What? In the bottom of the fourth, Rhys Hoskins goes fishing for one and hits it out. I was surprised he got that one out, and it's a 3-1 game. Bases loaded in the 6th for the Phillies. They only get 1 run. Harper tries to do something that looks a little bit like this. I'll use my chair as a representation, all right? So this is the chair. You can see it, the top of it right there. The catcher is the chair. Harper tries to go like that, over the chair, and tries to score. Doesn't work. That kind of sucked, obviously, but I love the hustle and the dedication to trying to score a run. Sadly, it didn't work. Bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th. You get no runs. Dominguez lets up the 3-run homer off the foul pole. Phillies lose. Okay, on to the next. As the Nationals Twitter would say, thank you, next. That didn't really end up working out well for you. Did it, Nationals? Then, this morning, the Phillies play the Twins again. Zach Eflin on the mound. Man's is pitching good, and, he only lets up the 1 run to Max Kepler. But that would be the only run that the Twins would get. Rhys Hoskins hits a long home run. He went fishing again. I don't know if it was that long. I didn't actually get to see all of this game. I was at Shazam, which actually took place in Philly, so you should go watch it if you're a Phillies fan, because there's a lot of subtle Philly references, such as Billy Penn and the love sign. I won't try to spoil it too much, but something happens with those 2 monuments. Yeah. And the Phillies win. Robertson he actually got a scoreless inning, and Hector Neris actually closed this one out. Thankfully, we're done with the Twins. We won the series. Phillies haven't lost the series yet, so that is good. Next game will be tomorrow against the Nationals. So, next time there will be one of these a week from now. The Phillies will have played the Nationals again, and the first time they will play the Marlins. Hopefully we can take care of business and, ride out for a good record, and we'll see where this goes. Right now, we're 6-2, and we're looking pretty good. That's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button. And if you really like it, hit the subscribe button. You get the point. I'm rambling on at this point. Just hit the like and subscribe button. No MLB The Show updates for you because people were like, I don't really care about them. If you do care about them, put them in the comments below and I'll go back to them. I did get a diamond Richie Ashburn card, my first diamond in the game. Now I'm working on getting some more really good Phillies. And peace on the streets. Son, Phillies versus National. Tomorrow, watch it, because Harper will play the Nationals for the first time in his home ballpark. Citizens Bank Park. That feels good to say. Peace on the street, son.